Welcome aboard Tech Hub, where every video is a journey of discovery and every gadget is a marvel of ingenuity. We're delighted to have you join us as we explore the exciting world of technology, invention, and creativity. From DIY projects to futuristic gadgets, our channel is your go-to destination for all things innovative and inspiring. So, grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready to be amazed by the wonders of Tech Hub. Who says you need a ladder to paint walls at heights? This tool makes it easy to do everything at any height. Just hold it in your hands and enjoy the process. With this innovative solution connected to your smartphone, the condition of your car's wheels will always be under full control. Friends, you'll agree, it's very convenient and functional. If you would rather not get your floor dirty during construction or renovation work with the walls, use this attachment with adhesive tape. This is undoubtedly the best option to protect your flooring. Have you seen how you can quickly and easily pack a bag of firewood in special bags? Minimal effort, maximum result, as you can see. This is what technology has come to, as they say. With this device, your lawn will definitely always be perfect, and do not hesitate. Securing your cargo in the open trunk or trailer of your car is now as easy as tying your shoelaces. Modern fastening systems ensure that your belongings are held securely in place while you drive. Why agonize with a regular saw when you can use a special sawing machine? This outstanding machine makes the whole process not only fast, but also straightforward, freeing you from all the stress. Less text, more doing, as they say. Just see what comes out of it and you'll love it. Well, why not? This is an interesting device that works like a regular vacuum cleaner, only it doesn't collect garbage and dust, but excess water. So, using a simple example, you can clearly see how to install reliable protection in just a few moments. With such a cool assistant in every sense, installing a kitchen and other hanging cabinets will only be a joy. And the installer's back would say thank you if it could. Here it is, a small but very reliable and effective assistant, who may not be particularly noticeable, but his role is quite important. Here, we have a unique and very cool mini burner. Not only can it handle any task, but it has such a compact design that it will fit in any pocket. Just a moment, and the powerful metal vise did its job. You bet, with that much pressure, it was a result you wouldn't expect. Cutting wood like slicing a birthday cake? Easy. Just place the wood on the mechanism and watch how it elegantly divides it into long pieces, like an orchestra conductor. Take a look behind the scenes of metalworking. The press creating internal holes in the metal looks like you are at an opera of technologies. Grand and spectacular, and that's putting it mildly. What a twist! Who would have thought you could create such an extraordinary pattern on wood? This method is a real discovery for creativity lovers. Wood turns into a canvas, and the working tool into a painter's brush. I'll tell you this, when the master is skillful, any task is 1-2, and seeing how he enjoys the process is a pleasure in itself. It's like watching an artist who finds joy in every stroke. Who wouldn't want to control large construction equipment while sitting in a soft and cozy chair with a big screen in front of them? Yes, technologies are not standing still. Torment? No way! This is more like a cow beauty salon in the open air. While the cow rests, a professional gives her a pedicure. I think if cows could talk, they would undoubtedly order the next session. It's great when working with wood brings you pleasure, and judging by this man's work, he's on a first-name basis with all these processes. The burner has improved the design a bit and taken it to the next level. And here it is. Virtual reality has arrived at our doorstep. Holograms are so lifelike that you want to touch them to check if it's not a trick. And here is a very interesting multifunctional tool that is useful for bending, cutting, as well as connecting different cables. Plus, will help you tighten screws. The small and handy cutting tool is designed for easy manual cutting of cold appetizers. This compact folding ladder with magnetic stand is the perfect choice for everyday housework. Making wood products is a process that requires patience, experience, and precision. But with the advent of this mechanized machine, the most difficult tasks seem to vanish into thin air. Repair work can happen quickly and safely if you don't mind using new technology. So friends, keep up with the times. It seems too small to be one unit, but how much use it makes in the automotive field, even words cannot describe. When at the presentation of some new device, they tell you about its advantages, you should listen to the information cautiously. And even better, you need to see how it works. This compact, three-legged flashlight can be used for various purposes. So, rest assured, you will definitely find a use for it. Keeping up with the times, it is high time to use a special laser tape measure on all objects and abandon the standard version. After all, don't you agree? It's much easier. Would you say that working on ceiling seams is the most nauseating thing you can do? It can be if you don't know the optimal technology and don't have a reliable technique at hand. To create a truly high-quality wooden structure, you need plenty of supporting parts. And how nice it is when they are also of high quality. Reducing the size of this surface was incredibly easy, but that's not surprising because the technique was chosen quite correctly. The perfect, beautiful cut will be made for you by a special machine that knows exactly what you want to get in the result. Look how nice it is! This device ensures that cleanliness dominates every step of the way, reaching even the hardest to reach corners. And guess what? Street cleaning has never been so efficient. You know, every Master of Dreams is such a set, and all because it can cover many work needs. People come up with all sorts of things to improve their construction techniques, and what must be said, some of their inventions are truly impressive. Please note, a sophisticated tool cuts a piece of wood as easily and smoothly as a knife cuts butter. I coped with my task with 5+. Now take a look at the video and tell me your heart doesn't skip a beat. This item doesn't just catch your eye, it steals it by waltzing with your senses. Wow, how easily and simply this machine literally undresses its prey. It is a real pleasure to watch the process, I admit. Imagine a small device that stands for security. Such a mini camera is a true champion of protection and discretion. Install it anywhere, and it will discreetly keep you safe from unwanted surprises and problems. The speed ideal in the world of metalworking. This device makes cuts so fast and accurately that you won't even have time to blink. You'll only have time to admire the perfection. When it comes to painting wall panels, the right equipment does wonders. And by the way, watching this process is just as fascinating as the final episode of your favorite series. From beginning to the last stroke, every stage deserves attention. This is exactly the moment when you should be silent and just watch. In this process, every moment is worth its weight in gold, and if you get distracted by conversations, you might miss the most interesting part. Meet the vacuum cleaner that dreamed of becoming a yogi. With its retractable hose cord, you can reach any corner, and when the job is done, it folds so compactly that you won't even notice it disappearing from sight. Cleaning has never been so convenient. Awesome! The guys came up with a great way to make a perfect print on freshly laid concrete. The result is quite worthy, I must admit it. How do you remember to take all the tools you need for the job? Just grab one, and everything is at your fingertips. You won't believe it, but someone actually invented a machine that can dry a sports field after rain. Sounds like black magic? Oh no, this is pure engineering. Now, even after a downpour, your match can continue without delay. Need to urgently print a document right from your phone? No problem. With this portable wonder device, you will transfer the needed file to paper in seconds. Tired of prying eyes? Not a fan of curtains and blinds? Here's a solution you'll like. And this circular saw stands out among its peers. Look at how quickly it handled this wooden piece. Need to quickly collect crushed stone or small stones? No problem. Breaking is not building, but it's not always easy either. Friends, forget everything you used to know about watering your plants. The world is turned upside down and provides you with the best device in this field. Scraping the flooring under the tiles during construction or renovation work is now as easy as going for a walk. One small effort, and you will be able to cope even with such a seemingly difficult task. And here's another tool that would be much more difficult in the world of auto mechanics without. It's good that mankind makes things as easy as possible. Trimming and processing sheet metal, as well as other materials, can be an extremely pleasant and fast task. After all, you can see for yourself, the tool works quickly, efficiently, and professionally. Well, you know, this girl made a great advertisement for a new tool in the salon. It looks impressive. For years, Bosch has been creating cool, advanced appliances that are a pleasure to work with. And in this video, you can see for yourself. I am absolutely convinced that you've never seen such a non-standard construction unit. And although it is not obvious how effective it can be, its creative exterior is beyond words. Perfect carving can now also be a very exciting activity. Just admire the execution technique of this process. Impressive? Masters, what do you say? Do you like this homemade burner? As you can see, it works quite effectively. Leveling an embankment of crushed stone or gravel is a task that requires patience and strength. But you'll agree, with the right machine in your hands, everything will be much easier. Who would have thought that literally every process can now be perfected? All it takes is a little creativity and the right tools. Don't be surprised, but DeWalt will cut various types of materials in literally seconds. And he does it very professionally. What do you know about the ideal loading or unloading method? In fact, each of you can use it, and believe me, you will be satisfied. As you can see, to perfectly trim wooden surfaces, you no longer need to stock up on huge professional units. Even the smallest tool can make an effective cut. The only main thing is not to forget to take the pattern. The perfect fixture may look perfect on the surface, but the critical thing is that it can actually help with a difficult task, as you can see for yourself. Take a look at this tool. Not only is it an amazingly creative shell, but it's surprisingly powerful. And guess what? It will become your indispensable assistant in washing everything imaginable. Watching a large-scale production facility at work is always fascinating. Robotic machines work so smoothly that it seems as if you're looking at a team of highly qualified specialists, not just machines. Like magic, a sheet of metal passes through a miracle machine and turns into a perfect product ready for sale. Everything happens so easily that even the machine seems to be doing it in a half-relaxed state. Cool, right? Have you ever seen how a metal bike is born from an ordinary piece of metal? This process is captivating. Watching lifeless metal turn into an elegant part is akin to magic. Watch how this man skillfully divides a long piece of metal into two perfectly even parts. This is the perfect way to demonstrate what his technique is capable of. The precision of every cut is striking. Who said that a powerful vacuum cleaner has to be boring? Here's proof to the contrary. The device looks so unusual that you might think it came from the future. Forget about ladders and baskets. It's time for drones to pick fruit. This newest machine turns harvesting into real magic. Each apple is carefully picked and placed directly into the basket. It's not only smart, it's a revolution in gardening. Glory to technologies for machines that make the impossible possible. They wash what seemed impossible to washable. Fixing a mounting rope on the ceiling without much effort is quite possible. The main thing is to get the right tool, and then you can just enjoy the process. Forget about the heavy and exhausting lifting of loads up the stairs. With the new specialized assistant, you can easily move furniture and heavy items without extra effort. Maybe some people don't know, but this is what an automatic welding gun looks like, which are used for welding pipes. Probably everyone has had problems with putting the carpet perfectly, but it is quite possible. The main thing is to press and hold it tightly. This drywall saw will satisfy the needs of even the most demanding customer with its cleanliness barrier and dust extraction for every cut. If everyone knew that you could clean windows in literally minutes, I'm sure the process would stop causing such reluctance to clean. Forget the headache of installing heavy ceiling materials manually. Now, a true professional in the business enters the scene, freeing you from having to balance bulky panels at height. Creating the perfect hole in a metal structure is now a breeze. Thanks to advanced technology and tools, accurate and clean cuts are achieved without any extra effort. Look at what we have here. Here it is, the cool new way of winding ribbon. So, no more agonizing and doing it manually. Take advantage of the new way, friends. The mission to remove the unremovable has been successfully completed, thanks to this cool, indispensable metal helper who handles all tasks in one or two. I'll warn you right away, with this approach, any flooring will become perfectly finished for future use. What is there to say? Just watch. This leaf shredder can easily handle large amounts of material and will be a valuable aid in the process of creating fertilizer. So that's how those perfectly shaped bricks on the facades of houses are created. As they say, everything brilliant is simple. Little helpers will help you put the floor covering perfectly and without much effort. It will be much more difficult to cope independently without that. It's incredible how far progress has come. Even tiny devices can now be paired with a smartphone. This opens up new possibilities for control and interaction, making everyday use of technology even more integrated and convenient. Impressive, isn't it? Faced with an insurmountable obstacle in your way? Then it's time to explore unconventional solutions. There is an alternative approach that will open up new horizons and opportunities for you. Wow, what an interesting device! Please note, the main thing is that you always have good water pressure, and the equipment will do the rest itself. With such a contraption, you can significantly save time on washing your car windows. And really, why do the same job twice? You know what? I definitely have not seen a more ideal and elegant way of processing wood. What do you say? That's right. Catch up on a workable, quick, and hassle-free harvesting method. This method will definitely make your life easier and save you time in the field. Don't judge power by size. This compact fan can do wonders. Here, it accelerates water up to a height, creating a splashing fountain right here. Small but mighty, watch and be amazed at how a small device makes a spectacular spectacle. With this device, every line will be so perfect that it looks like Picasso drew them. Now, that's a dream tool for lovers of order. Wow, what a scene! It looks like these guys set their sights on creating something epic, a worthy tool for a blockbuster superhero. Their creation could be the centerpiece prop in any sci-fi movie. Dreamed of a workshop that fits into one machine? Congratulations, dreams come true. This hero of interchangeable tools processes materials so easily and mobile that even lightning in the sky would envy its speed. Perfection in every movement. Amazing, isn't it? Who would have thought that creating patterns on wooden products happens just like that? All genius is indeed simple. Look how this special equipment perfectly cuts the thin part of wooden beams. The work is truly worth $1 million. Every cut is made with such precision that it seems like it's done by a skilled jeweler, not a machine. When the lawn is trimmed perfectly along the paths, it adds a special charm to the house. It looks like every blade of grass is measured with a ruler. Of course, achieving such a beautiful effect requires not only technique, but also the skill to use it. Goodbye, jungles between tiles. Armed with this tool, you will forget about grass breaking through the joints. Let your paths always be perfectly clean, like the pages of a freshly printed book. Anyone with garden lawns is surely familiar with this problem. But don't worry, as you can see, there is a solution. Watch the video till the end and take note. Laser polishing can work wonders, turning the old into new with incredible precision and grace. Forget about a second life, this is a complete rebirth. Watch how the laser glides over the surface, leaving perfect smoothness behind. Don't be surprised, but a new era in urban transport is coming. Soon, we will all be moving in personal air vehicles. Imagine no traffic jams, high speed, and a magnificent view from the window every day on the way to work. And this is how the fire extinguishing system testing looks like. The fire extinguisher response time is a maximum of 10 seconds and protects an area up to 2.5 square meters. This caliper will automatically measure the correct length, and together, the saw will help to make equal cuts. Forget the knife when stripping large diameter aluminum or copper cables and increase your productivity. Need to make a hole in tile or brick? Try using this adapter. It would seem impossible to make a hole in such a fragile material, but as you can see, there are no impossible tasks. Somehow, I don't think you would have thought that you could cut any surface so easily. The key is to choose the right tool. Guess what? This is the official call to action for all those who are ready to get to work and transform their space with confidence and ease. Perfect tool equals perfect holes. just forget about the hassle of measuring before drilling holes. With this latest ruler, creating perfect slots in tiles and similar materials is literally a matter of minutes. This is how to coolly trim the legs of your woodwork. And most importantly, simple and reliable. Working with wood canvases can be a real pleasure, just like artists working with canvases. The only thing is to get the right working set of tools. It is hard to say definitely why the guys do what they do. However, watching the process of their work is undoubtedly fascinating. Such a useful gizmo should certainly be in every home. Just appreciate how much it makes life easier when you need to repair something. Making the cut of plastic pipes perfect without a single hitch and prickle now is not a problem at all. The main thing would be the desire to turn even such a simple object into a real work of art. Making a cut in a solid material is now as easy as going for a walk. The main thing is to guide the device along a certain trajectory, and everything will work out. If you need to install, for example, a shelf, and there are no assistants nearby, it's not a problem. Now, you can handle this kind of work yourself. Just don't forget to buy a set of cool grips. Strength does not always decide everything. Sometimes it is better to use creative thinking to create such tools for human labor. When reviewing this cool equipment, all words will not be colorful and voluminous enough. You can see for yourself how cool it works and what it's capable of. Watch closely, and you will witness the birth of a handmade belt. Each detail in this process has its own unique significance, turning the product into a true work of art. No need to wait, the future is already here. This latest irrigation system, developed by innovative minds, is ready to transform gardening. Under skillful guidance, even the most enormous and clumsy machines are capable of creating true masterpieces. This is where true craftsmanship comes into play, transforming raw materials into marvelous products. And don't tell me that cutting bricks perfectly is a mission impossible. As you can see, it's all about choosing the right tool. With this tool, every brick will be cut with perfect precision. They say precision is power. Perfect marking turns any task into a masterclass in problem solving, like a true maestro leading an orchestra to perfection. Exactly! Many of us puzzled over how these exquisite grids on wooden products are created. And here's the answer. The process turned out to be surprisingly simple. Sometimes, the most captivating things require just a bit of technical skill. An invention worth $1 million, you say? It not only captivates the imagination with its uniqueness, but also brings practical benefits. Look how fun these plants transform under the master's hands. The special tool with unusual rotation allows you to create real green masterpieces from ordinary bushes in the blink of an eye. Almost like magic, only green and absolutely real. I bet every builder is already in line for this method of strengthening tile joints. Simplicity is the key to genius here. Why complicate things when you can do everything perfectly and without extra hassle? This paving slab machine works with such precision that each tile comes out flawless, like pies from the best baker. Fast, neat, and professional, it turns raw materials into art underfoot. What a versatile tool! Admit it, judging by everything, it can help in many moments as it adapts to the situation perfectly. I admit, assembling photo frames may seem simple, but it requires precision and attention to detail. Each corner must be perfectly aligned with the materials, well processed. If you need to expand part of a pipe made of aluminum, zinc, or copper, you can safely use this tool, Pipe Expand Pro. It will help you easily enlarge the diameter in seconds and save you effort. Gutter maintenance requires periodic cleaning of the gutters, such as by blowing them out. Finding a problem in your sewer line is now a simple matter. Here's the interesting thing. The new machine for the job is not only powerful, but also intelligent. It is designed to perform a wide range of tasks, making the work process smoother and more efficient. Show such a device to any master car mechanic, and he will definitely say thank you. After all ingenious things are sometimes elementary. It's like a metal shear. As they say, it'll make slits wherever it reaches. What a cool thing! Amazing, but true. See how a small, amazing device can greatly simplify complex tasks. Really, a real breakthrough in the world of construction technology. You see a kind of continuation to your tool, which can make the process easier and less labor-intensive. How to weld metal tubes to each other? It's elementary. Watch and gain experience, friends. Yes, now you can just as easily make holes in any metal surface. Don't even hesitate, friends. Those who work with plumbing know how difficult it can be to unscrew a rusted item. But the good news is that people have come up with a solution, and a very effective one at that. Here they are, shears that will make the process of cutting small diameter pipes not only possible, but also surprisingly easy. With them, you can fine-tune the pipe size without worrying about the quality of the cut. Any work becomes much more pleasant when there are reliable, mechanized helpers in the process. And here is one such example. You no longer need to strain your back and arms when loading goods into the car. A special forklift will do everything for you, and in a matter of seconds. So this is how, it turns out, such an unusual trimming of the edges of concrete blocks is done for a beautiful appearance of the future home. The method is interesting. If anything, you can use it safely. It would seem that in front of us is just some kind of strap for connecting wires and hoses. But how great it saves space and allows you to keep your things in perfect condition. Doubting that metal can be cracked instantly? Watch the skill and power of the working tool crush all doubts with the first move. And how long have you been agonizing with the corners? Here it is, a production that beckons and takes your breath away. Every moment of the process is so attention-grabbing that it's impossible to look away. Here is another proof. Even rough metal can be transformed into a work of art under the hands of a talented machine. The true magic of transformation that opens up new facets of beauty. It's a stroke of genius! Not only is it easy to puncture the container, but the release of bulk materials is controlled by a special stop in the mechanism. Why extra words when the matter speaks for itself? Just watch and enjoy how craftsmanship and precision create real miracles right before your eyes. Manual carrying of concrete blocks? That would be a real challenge for any worker. But thanks to such a miracle of equipment, the work becomes much easier. It won't do all the work for you, but your back will definitely thank you for the help. Thought a stone crushing machine was something out of science fiction? Oh no, it exists and works like a charm. Take a look at it in action and see for yourself. This pumping method of supplying material for walls is a find for any builder. Just imagine how much time and effort you can save when everything needed for wall work is supplied almost automatically. Who could have thought that stripping the trunk of a tree could be so mesmerizing? This method is not only unusual, but also is extremely effective. With each swing of the tool, the wood reveals its true unique texture. Yes, it happens this way too. Just moments, a simple process, and the wall transforms beyond recognition. And I must admit, this particular style suits the room very well. Who would have thought that you can remove paint from wooden floors without touching them? Sounds like a plot from science fiction, but it's absolute reality. Thanks to the latest technologies, the paint evaporates right before your eyes, leaving clean wood ready for a new look. Meet the novelty that will change your perception of scooters. Instead of wheels, there are basketballs. Finish your city tour with a game of basketball by simply taking the balls out of the scooter. To make leveling plaster easy and enjoyable, it is important to choose a comfortable tool. A few decades ago, would anyone have believed that such a thing was possible? Making invisible connections has become easy thanks to the magnetic drill attachment. A professional hoe will make tilling easier and save your back and arms. The perfect solution for trimming materials for uneven walls has been found. Fast, high quality, reliable. With this device, you can certainly create the perfect product. Making the perfect hole in a piece of wood is now effortless. You choose the appropriate machine, apply a little effort, and the result is already here. Whether at a work site or at home alone, moving heavy furniture and appliances can seem like an overwhelming task. However, with a unique unit ready to take on all the labor, you can easily handle any move. Well, and some modern devices are designed to make work seem like heaven on earth. Well, so that you don't have to work that hard at all. Cleaning up leaves in the garden can certainly be made much more enjoyable. Except, I'm not sure the process itself would be very efficient. Thank you for joining us today. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Tech Hub for your regular dose of tool and gadget goodness. And don't hesitate to leave us a comment. We always appreciate your feedback.